Let's clear up a huge misconception, one that's been fueled by movies, pop culture, and even some martial arts schools. A black belt doesn't make you a master or a movie hero. It doesn't magically turn you into someone who can take on a room full of opponents or perform impossible feats. It's not a badge of invincibility or a shortcut to greatness. In fact, the black belt is often misunderstood as a symbol of perfection, when it's really a sign of perseverance and humility. The black belt's real value isn't in the cloth, it's in what it represents: dedication, discipline, and a milestone in your journey. It's a testament to the hours of sweat, the countless mistakes, and the lessons learned along the way. Many see it as the finish line, but in truth, it's just the beginning. Earning a black belt is like reaching a mountain peak, only to discover there are even higher summits ahead. Think of it like a driver's license. You've learned the basics, but the real learning starts now. You're finally allowed on the open road, but you still have to navigate the twists, turns, and unexpected challenges that come your way. A black belt means you've built a foundation. You know the alphabet of your art. But just like learning to read, the real magic happens when you start forming your own words, sentences, and stories. Now, you're ready to start writing your own story. Every class, every sparring match, every moment of doubt or triumph adds a new chapter to your journey. The myth of the black belt as the ultimate achievement puts unfair pressure on students and distorts the purpose of martial arts. It can make people feel like failures if they struggle, when in reality, struggle is part of the process. The journey is lifelong, not a sprint to a trophy. The black belt is just one step on a path that can last a lifetime, evolving as you grow older and wiser. The belt is a reminder of your commitment, not a status symbol. It's a daily prompt to keep learning, to stay humble, and to help others along the way. It's about the sweat, the setbacks, and the growth you've earned. Every drop of sweat, every bruise, and every moment of exhaustion is proof that you're moving forward. The real work begins after you tie that belt for the first time. That's when you start to truly understand what it means to be a martial artist. It's a tool, not a prize. The black belt is meant to be used, tested, and worn down, not displayed as a trophy. The black belt marks the start of deeper exploration, of the art and of yourself. It's an invitation to dig deeper, to question, and to grow beyond what you thought possible. So let's challenge the myth. The black belt is not the end, but the true beginning. It's a symbol of potential, not perfection. What matters most is who you become on the journey, not the color around your waist. The black belt is just a chapter in your story. The real legacy is the person you grow into along the way. When most people see a black belt, they instantly think of an expert, someone who's unstoppable, a master of hidden techniques and ancient secrets. The black belt has become a symbol of ultimate skill, almost like a badge of invincibility in the eyes of the public. Hollywood and pop culture only add fuel to this perception. In movies, we watch heroes earn their black belts in a quick training montage, and suddenly, they're taking down villains with ease, performing impossible stunts, and never losing a fight. The black belt is shown as the final achievement, the end of the journey. But in the real world of martial arts, the truth is very different. For dedicated practitioners, earning a black belt means you finally learned the basics. It's a sign that you understand the fundamental techniques and principles, but it doesn't mean you've mastered them. In fact, receiving your black belt is more like standing at the starting line of a marathon than crossing the finish. It marks the beginning of a much deeper journey, not the end of one. In Japanese, the word for first-degree black belt is shoden, which literally means first level. It's a clear reminder that this is just the beginning, not the ultimate goal. Earning a black belt means you've built a strong foundation, but now, the real learning begins. You're finally ready to explore advanced techniques, refine your skills, and understand the deeper philosophies behind the art. Think of it like learning to play the piano. Mastering your scales doesn't make you a concert pianist, but it means you're ready to start creating real music. The basics are essential, but they're just the first step. The black belt is that moment. You know the notes, now you begin to learn the music. It's a transition from memorizing movements to truly understanding and expressing the art. The myth of the black belt creates confusion, and it can even devalue the years of dedication, sweat, and perseverance that true black belts put in. It's not a shortcut to greatness, but a testament to hard work and humility. Unfortunately, this myth also opens the door for some schools to focus on selling belts, rather than teaching real skills. The belt becomes a product, not a symbol of progress. When people chase the belt as a prize, they become easy targets for quick-fix programs that promise fast results with little effort. These shortcuts undermine the true spirit of martial arts. This culture of instant gratification not only cheapens the meaning of the black belt, but it also erodes the integrity and tradition of martial arts itself. The gap between the myth and the reality is wide, and it matters. Understanding this difference is crucial for anyone who wants to truly appreciate the art. Recognizing what a black belt truly represents is the first step to respecting the art, the journey, and the people who dedicate their lives to it. It's not about status or showing off, it's about a commitment to lifelong learning, self-improvement, and helping others grow. The belt is a symbol of readiness to grow, a sign that you're prepared to face new challenges and keep learning, not a declaration of mastery. The real journey starts after you earn it. Every class, every mistake, every lesson is another step forward. Don't be fooled by the myth, embrace the reality, and you'll discover that the true value of a black belt lies in the journey, not the destination. Where there's demand for black belts, there's a market. And that's how belt factories or McDojos thrive. These schools sell the dream of a black belt quickly, focusing on profit over skill. Promises like black belt in 2 years and expensive black belt clubs are red flags. The curriculum is watered down, prioritizing fun and easy promotions over real training. Students get belts, but not the discipline or skill they represent. This devalues the rank and creates a false sense of security. Real martial arts are tough, physically and mentally. Belt factories avoid challenge, selling comfort instead of growth. When a black belt can be bought, it loses its meaning. The true journey is demanding, not convenient. Don't settle for a shortcut. Seek real transformation. What does it really take to earn a genuine black belt? It's more than just learning techniques. It's a test of time, sweat, and relentless dedication. The journey is long, demanding, and often humbling. In reputable schools, the path to black belt takes years, usually 4 to 7, of consistent, challenging training. There are no shortcuts, no easy ways out. Every class, every repetition, every drop of sweat counts. You drill the basics until they become second nature, refining your forms and movements with endless repetition. You test yourself in sparring, learning to adapt and overcome, facing your fears and pushing your limits. The process is grueling, both physically and mentally. There are days when your muscles ache, when your spirit feels broken, and when progress seems invisible. Yet you show up anyway, when you're tired, sore, or doubting yourself. You learn to push through fatigue and self-doubt, discovering strength you never knew you had. You balance training with life's responsibilities, work, school, family, and friends. Sacrifices are made and priorities are tested, but you keep moving forward. You face setbacks, injuries, and plateaus. There are moments of frustration, disappointment, and even failure. But each obstacle becomes a lesson, shaping your character. The black belt isn't about natural talent, it's about perseverance, grit, and the will to keep going. This journey transforms you, inside and out. Discipline, humility, and respect are forged through struggle. You learn to accept guidance, to help others, and to honor the traditions of your art. The belt is an outward symbol of deep internal growth, a reminder of the person you've become through years of effort and sacrifice. It's not just about fighting or self-defense, it's about who you become along the way. The lessons learned extend far beyond the dojo walls. The sweat and effort strip away arrogance, leaving behind a quiet, unshakable confidence. You learn humility, patience, and the value of hard work. A true black belt is shaped by the journey, not just the techniques. It's a story of persistence, growth, and transformation. The belt is a testament to years of unwavering commitment. It's earned, never given, a symbol of a lifelong pursuit of excellence. Earning your black belt isn't the summit, it's base camp. Before this, your instructor guided every step. Now you have the map and compass. The real exploration is up to you. You start to analyze techniques, understand principles, and make the art your own. Many realize how much they don't know the day they earn their black belt. The world of martial arts opens up, revealing endless connections and deeper concepts. It's humbling and exciting. From here you refine your skills, study history, and maybe even teach. The path is one of continuous learning and self-discovery. The journey doesn't end at black belt, it truly begins there. Stay curious, stay humble, and keep climbing. Some schools turn the belt system into a business, not a path to true mastery. The belt becomes a product, and the student simply a customer. Frequent gradings, endless belts, and costly contracts often replace real progress. Students pay for promotions, not for genuine growth. The most insidious schools lock students into expensive, binding contracts. Once paid, the school's incentive to teach and inspire fades. The journey becomes a transaction, not a true transformation. Standards drop, criticism disappears, and the belt loses its real meaning. In a true dojo, the focus is always on your growth, not your wallet. With so many myths in McDojos, how do you find a real dojo? Start by visiting and watching a class. See how the instructor teaches and treats students. Ask about the curriculum and promotion system. Real schools won't promise a black belt on a timeline. Be wary of high-pressure sales, big upfront fees, or long contracts. Look at the senior students, do they move with skill and humility? A strong community where seniors mentor juniors is a good sign. Trust your gut. Does the dojo feel focused and disciplined, or like a daycare? The right school values the journey, not just the belt. Take your time and do your homework. The real power is in who you become, not the color you wear.